Quick check-in here. Tuesdays with Tony. Coach Tony Willaert, how are you today?
I'm great. How are you doing?
Good, man. Beautiful day. The sun's out. Not too cold. It's not snowing, so not bad.
Yeah.
Not bad.
I've actually been in the office all day today, so I get like some windows through the pool area here, but that's about it. So.
Okay. And by the time you leave, it'll be dark. I'm pretty sure of that. So.
Yeah, that's wrestling season for you.
Yep. That time of year, one of the best, I guess, in our opinion, right? Best time of year.
Yeah, absolutely.
So let's catch up real quick on the last week. Last time we talked, you were headed to Elmhurst for a duel. How'd the duel end up? I'll admit I didn't catch up like I want to. So.
Yeah, and we had kind of a busy week. Once Thursday hit, everything just kind of went crazy. So we dropped a close duel to Elmhurst, which is a duel that I don't think we usually would drop. It was kind of similar to Ambrose, right? Like we just gave up too many pins. We lost 22-24, but we won 5 matches. We got bonus points. Elmhurst was predicted for 4th in the conference, and they're a good team. Like I said, I think generally if we're, obviously like we have football guys back or, we don't give up 1 pin, like we win that match, It's not something that obviously I want to get used to, right? It was a fun, exciting duel. But I don't want to lose those anymore. So
sure.
That was a bummer. But again, I wasn't disappointed with how the guys fought. I thought we wrestled pretty well, and we had 4 guys who were freshmen in the lineup. So it's exciting that, those guys, we had 3 freshmen win in that duel and 1 loss, right? And 2 of them got bonus points. Clay DeBailey won a really close match. One of our other freshmen, Jacob Badger, who wrestled in the Ambrose duel, got a major decision against a tough kid. And then Adam ended up getting a pin. Weird. So that was pretty cool. And then Friday we got on the road. We headed down to Decatur, Illinois for the Millican Open. So.
Sure. Real quick before we I want to ask a little more about the Millican Open, but did Adam throw the kid, or how did he get the pin?
Yeah. He has like different names, judo names for all these throws. And honestly, this is one that I haven't ever seen before.
Okay.
And unfortunately, it was a good takedown. But we posted a different takedown for takedown of the week. I feel like any of Adam's takedowns could be takedown of the week any week. So We're trying to share the level a little bit, but, yeah, maybe we'll post it on our social media at some point.
Sure. That'd be cool. I know, was it in the Facebook Live? Did you do a Facebook Live for the duel? Okay. So I might, if I have time later tonight, I might go through and find it and take a look.
Yeah, sounds good.
I was like seeing feet fly through the air. That's always fun.
Yeah. Yep. Absolutely.
All right. So Saturday, Millican Open. How'd it go? What was, give me the scoop on that one.
Yeah. Millican, they host a tournament every year. We've gone since I've been here. They're a really good team. They have a lot of wrestlers, a deep lineup. We had 13 guys compete and 8 of them placed. So, unfortunately, none of them made the finals. We had a really kind of awful first round. It was like, what's going on today? But then we battled back, and looking at the stats, we actually, won in a lot of the stats categories, like match points, takedowns, near fall points we won in, riding time points. So I'm a big stats guy because you can tell a lot about your team rather than just the wins and losses, right?
Yeah.
But they ended up coming back after that rough round and put a good tournament together. So we had Trevor Barilla from Sycamore took 3rd. He lost a close match to a national qualifier from 2 years ago, who will probably be another national qualifier. I think Trevor lost 5-3. We had Cameron Hannell and Alex Cruz both took 4th. And then we had, I believe, Chase Clark took 5th. Adam took 5th. And then we had a couple 7ths and an 8th place. So it was all right. It was, like I said, it was a tough first round, but then they kind of showed their grit and, everybody always talks about like the next best thing. So I think the cool part was that most of our matches in the final round we won, right? We won more than we lost in that last round. So that was really cool to see.
Yeah. Good takeaway. And it's always good if you're talking, so you brought 13 guys and 8 of them ended up on the podium. I mean, that's pretty solid. I'm sure most of them didn't maybe end up where they wanted to, but definitely something to build on there.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. And I think, you know, the guys that were competing, you know, we had a few guys sitting who I think could have done some pretty good damage too. And I think, like you said, it's good to see. And the fact that we were still making mistakes, but winning matches, like finding a way to win, I think that's really good, because obviously this is only the second week of the season, or competition season, I guess. Yeah. And, you know, we're finding a way to win, but we're still making mistakes. So there's room to improve. So.
Sure. Absolutely. And last week we talked, the football guys are coming in soon. How's that? How's their, are they in the practice room now or not yet?
So they just finished on Saturday. Augie football won 3 straight games to finish 5-5. So CCIW, I don't know if anybody knows about CCIW in football, but they're really tough. They got North Central, who's defending national champs. Wheaton's always a top 10 team. Illinois Wesleyan's been very good. And actually our last game, we just beat up on Illinois Wesleyan. I think it was like 30-something to 20. Or no, sorry. It was like 20-point difference. So 30-something to 14 or something like that. But the guys, I think they had football meetings yesterday. And I think most of the guys are going to sit this week, just kind of rest and recover from football, and then join us actually practicing next week. But I think most of them will be in the room, just kind of like, you know, getting used to it, seeing some technique, getting on a bike, doing some workouts, but not wrestling specific. So,
okay. Very good.
Yeah, we'll get 2 of our heavyweights back, a couple guys at like 65, 74, and then Dylan Messer at 197. So that'll be fun. Yeah,
that'll be great. Good. I'm sure a couple of those guys will find their way in the lineup, and if they don't, definitely really good practice partners as well. But yeah, I'm sure they'll all be on the mat. So.
Yeah. And I think I mentioned it last week, but they just bring a new energy, you know, like they're coming off football. They're excited to get in the room. And I think not that our guys aren't excited to get in the room, but they've been doing it for a month and a week now, you know, so it brings a new energy, and these guys are coming in, you know, fresh for wrestling. And it'll be fun.
Yeah, absolutely. All right. So what's next? What's up for this week of competition?
We go to Wisconsin, Stevens Point with the women on Friday.
Okay.
That'll be fun. We're doing like kind of like a dual event, I guess. It'll be, we're going to try to get as many matches as we can for them. Okay. So Coach Johnny Johnson and I set that up. We're going to pair them up this week and then wrestle on Friday.
Awesome.
And then the girls will meet the guys over in Eau Claire. So I'm going to take the girls up with one of my assistant coaches, Jim Raby, and then the rest of the coaches will ride the coach bus with the guys up to Eau Claire, and we'll meet them on our way up there. And then they wrestle in, they call it the 8-man battles. Eau Claire's coach actually was a 2-time All-American for Augustana. His name was Tim Fader. Oh. And this was something he started 2 years ago, I believe. So basically they invite 4 teams, and each team can enter 2 people per weight class, and then they take team points and everything like that. So
awesome.
It'll be pretty cool. The school that I wrestled for will be there. St. John's up in Minnesota. Then Buena Vista in Iowa will be there. Us from Illinois, and Eau Claire from Wisconsin. So kind of a quad state type of event.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. I like that. And both boys and women and men both. So that's really cool.
Yeah, just the women won't compete on Saturday, but we'll get some type of workout in the morning.
And gotcha. Yep.
The girls wrestle Friday though. So
Friday, and then they'll come and cheer on the boys Friday or Saturday.
Yep.
I mean, yep. Cool. Do you know by chance if that's being streamed? Or I know you guys do pretty good with Facebook Lives, but if you happen to hear it being streamed, if you shoot me the link, I'd appreciate it.
Yeah, we'll do the Facebook Live for the women for sure. The tournaments get a little tougher just because we could have multiple guys wrestling at a time.
Absolutely.
But I know the results will be up on track, so if you want to follow the results there,
sure.
And then we'll try to post some of it throughout the week next week. So
yeah. Okay. Beautiful. Well, Coach, I know we're cutting it close to practice time. Any last thoughts you want to share? Or?
I mean, I think that, you know, obviously our dual results, we would have wanted to be a little different, but I think the fight that we've seen has been great. And I think that everybody's still really excited about the team and where we're going. So I think moving forward here, you know, we have some tough duels coming up, but I would expect nothing else other than, you know, the fight that we've been doing. And like I said, once we get some more guys back and fill our room a little bit more, I think we're gonna be pretty solid. So
Yeah,
it's gonna be a fun second half of the year. So
well, here's my thing. As I'm a huge wrestling nerd, I know the guys on the team and the coaches, you guys want to see wins. That's obvious. But for me to see the fight and to see the battle and to see the guys go in and work their butts off, to me, I don't care personally if you guys win or lose. I mean, I'm rooting for you, but it's fun for me to watch regardless of the result. Is this, watch the fight, watch the growth. And that's always fun.
And I think you know, if we're losing and everybody's down on themselves and everything like that, that's one thing. But I was in the room all day today, getting individual workouts in, conditioning stuff, working one specific technique. And that's, I mean, it's busy, but that's where I love to be, is right in that room. So
sure. That's awesome, man. Well, hey, thanks again for your time. Good luck this weekend. Looking forward to hearing how it goes, and then we'll catch up again next week.
Sounds good.
All right. Thanks, Tony. Take care.
All right. See ya.